Thank you very much, Casey. Well, it is the last person you want to hear on the other end of the phone, the debt collector. But lawyer Mark Silverthorne says it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. You've come up with an e-book to help Canadians battle the debt collector.
That's correct, Jennifer. First, let me say that some of your viewers may be experiencing problems paying their bills.
Right.
And things may not be as bleak as people think. There is help available, and I would invite your viewers to read my book, to visit my website, helpwithcollectioncalls.ca.
And what help do you offer? So people that, the phone's going to ring and ring and ring. Is ignoring it helping the matter or making it worse? What do you advise people to do?
Well, certainly people are under no obligation to speak to a collector. So, I mean, you certainly do not have to speak to a collector. The one advantage of speaking to a collector in Ontario is once you speak to a collector, then after that, a collection agency is only permitted to contact you 3 times during a 7-day period.
So it is almost better to just get it out of the way, answer the phone, deal with it, and then you won't be hounded every single night.
Well, certainly, I mean, I would suggest that at least for that initial time, it's worthwhile speaking to a collector, because that will crystallize this right to a 7-day sort of a limitation of 3 times.
And then what? So you've got the phone call, you've talked to them, you've made that base. Where do you go from there?
Well, in my book, I talk about 8 different options that people have for dealing with their debt. So consumers have a lot of different options in terms of dealing with their debts.
And what would some of those options be?
Well, one of them would be making installment payments. Another option would be making a lump sum payment for less than 100 cents on the dollar. It is possible to negotiate with collection agencies.
Oh, it is?
Yes. And depending on the age of the debt, how long it's been in default, collection agencies will accept payments for less than 100 cents on the dollar. But if any of your viewers would like some help negotiating settlements, I would recommend that they visit my website.
Right. I guess the bottom line is ignoring it isn't going to make it go away.
Well, I mean, certainly it's not going to help your credit rating. However, we do have limitation periods in Ontario, so that if a debt reaches a certain age, then it's going to be difficult for the creditor to collect the debt.
But once your credit rating has been damaged, then, do you offer also some tips and some insights on how people can repair that and get back on track?
Sure. There's a number of things that people can do, getting a secured credit card, and there are a number of things that people can do to improve their credit rating.
Okay, well, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. Definitely good advice for anybody out there. That is lawyer Mark Silverthorne with his new e-book, helping people at home that have that debt collector making those annoying phone calls at night.